Crowdy Bay, which I think is a little bit past Port Macquarie.
Yeah, it's probably half hour past.
About half hour past Port Macquarie. However, we were just going to see how the weather held up. So if it was really crappy weather, then we'd go find a campsite more inland. However, if the weather was doable, then we'll try to find somewhere more close to the beach. So I've got hope that the further south we head, the better the weather's going to get. So fingers crossed on that. Okay, so we made a little detour out to Sawtell to have a look at this lookout. The weather has held up. It's not awesome, but it is by all means doable. So we're gonna have a look at this lookout, but we don't really know where we're going. We have made it to our destination of Crowdy Bay National Park, so we are taking a look at the first beach campsite, Diamond Head, on our way through.
That's not like I'm selling this car, right? Like,
campsite at Diamond Head, and it seemed to be the most popular campsite at Crowdy Bay National Park. However, rather than staying at Diamond Head, we headed an extra 4 kilometers down the road to Kylies Beach Campground, which was a lot quieter and still had your basic toilets, showers and bins. So Kylies Beach was very quiet when we were down there. We were the only ones on the beach that afternoon, and it was a perfect spot to just enjoy the sunset and relax. However, Riley decided to spice up the afternoon and threw jellyfish at me. So we weren't having the best of luck with the weather this morning, so we decided to get away from the beach and head out to a place called Ellenborough Falls, which was about a 1.5 hour drive from Crowdy Bay National Park. I have no regrets driving out to see this.
warmer now though.
We headed back to Crowdy Bay National Park to walk the Diamond Head Loop track. I was so excited for this walk and I was not disappointed. It's a 4 to 5 kilometer rocky track, so if you are wearing thongs, make sure you have a thick base. We spotted a worn track off the side of the main track and decided to follow it, hoping to get down to the bottom of the cliffs. And just wow. This is the natural arch. You can adventure down further than we had, however Riley had busted a plugger twice now, and we still had another 2 kilometers left. So taking the Foot Falcon off-road again was a little risky. are now home from our weekend away. Don't mind the tinkering sounds in the background. That is Riley working on his engine. And I just want to give a quick review on the campsite and the national park itself. So Kylies Beach campsite was excellent. Now you camp just behind the beach, so you are on grass, and it is very well maintained. Now the campsite has your basic toilets and showers. It also has a set of bins down at the Kylies Beach car park, which is just behind your campsite, and I thought that was really convenient, as you just had to pack up your rubbish, put it in the bin, and you didn't have to worry about taking it out of the national park. The only negative I experienced was that our campsite didn't drain very well, as we had a fair amount of rain Sunday morning. So we just had puddles of water pooling up in our campsite, and if there was any more rain, then I feel like we would have had a bit of an issue. However, if you would have camped in more the major grass areas in the center of the campgrounds, I don't think you would have had that issue. The national park was beautiful. Kylies Beach in particular was very quiet, which was really nice just to enjoy the sand and the sunset. The Diamond Head track was breathtaking, and the best parts was when we adventured off the main track to explore down the bottom of the cliffs. So I highly recommend taking extra time to walk the track and walk down some of those well-worn side trails to get down to the bottom of the cliffs. Also, again, take that detour out to Ellenborough Falls. It's about 1.5 hour drive from Crowdy Bay, and there are dirt roads while heading out to the fall, but nothing to be worried about. In terms of fall driving, there is not a lot to do. New South Wales beaches I find aren't very exciting for four-wheel drives, as there's no exciting dunes or long stretches of the beach to drive compared to in Queensland. So overall, I'm giving the weekend away a 4 out of 5 stars. The four-wheel driving was disappointing, however the Headlands Walk, the Ellenborough Falls and the campsite were beautiful and were easily accessible. I only recommend a couple of days at Crowdy Bay, as that will give you enough time to relax on the beach, do the Headlands Walk, go out to the waterfalls, and even back up to Port Macquarie if you wish, as again there is no four-wheel driving to keep you entertained for another day or so. So yeah, good trip.